Okay, everybody, it's that time again. It's art haul time, and this is the June art haul. And this was, again, paid for by my ad revenue from YouTube, mostly, I think, mostly. I may have had to chip in a little bit. I think I did. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what's in here. There is a very nice mix in here, and I think you're gonna be excited to see what's in here. So let's come on in and get opening. Okay, so this is the first thing. And this was after last month's haul, the watercolor haul. I realized that I had a color I meant to order and didn't order it. So that's this color. And that is the Daniel Smith Green Gold in just the small size, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it or not. So there's the first thing. And this one falls in the education category. And it's from thrift books, as you can probably tell by the paper. When I can, I like to buy the books new because it supports the authors. But sometimes my budget doesn't allow for it. So this is one of those books where I didn't have the money this month to buy it new, but I really wanted it. So I got it, and I need scissors. I cannot get into here. Let's see if that works. I think we're all struggling a little bit with budget right now. I don't know, things are really expensive here right now. So I do what I can. And this is Realistic Animals in Colored Pencil by Bonnie Snowden. And I do support her in other ways, so I felt okay about doing this. Like, I've taken some classes and, yeah, some other stuff. So, I do try to support her as an artist, but ooh, feathers. Yeah, I needed a little more info on how to do fur and feathers and stuff. So this looks like a super good book. I can't wait to, and the slice tool, which I'm just learning how to use. I'm really excited. I'm super excited about this one. This is going to be really fun to look at. I think maybe after my kids come home tonight, I'm going to go sit in the sun and have a nice bubbly water or something and read this and watch them play in the yard. So I'm really excited for that. And then this is our big box here. This is the big one. It's big. So let's open it and see what's inside. There's lots of stuff in here. I will say that there was 2 things were back ordered, so they're not in here. And then, like I said last month, if I need any new supplies or I run out of something and have to order it, I will just be putting stuff aside and then putting it all together into one big video. So let's see what's in here. Okay, what's in here? You can't see inside the box, can you? Not really. Okay. Let's see, what should I start with? Let's start with this. This is the big thing. This is why the box is so big. This is the Blick presentation book. This is the 14 by 17 size, and it's archival safe for long-term protection. And it has 24 acid-free matte finish Polly Pockets. Polly Pockets? Did anybody else play with Polly Pockets when they were little? I think I had like one. Yeah. Anyway, I use these here. Here's my other one. I use these to store some of my finished artwork in. As long as I keep it flat, it works really well. Everything stays nice. Nothing gets crumpled. None of the corners get crumpled. Some of the watercolor pieces that were a little bit rippled when I put them in actually flattened out after a while in here. And then you can use like some acid-free tape and just stick stuff down as well. We're getting into some of my older pieces now that I'm not as proud of, but I kept because they were some of my very first ones. But yeah, so I use these to store my artwork in, and this one is almost full. So I needed a new one. So that's my old one. And then here's my new one. And these are actually a really good deal. I feel like I want to say they're $14. I'll drop the price. Maybe I'll pop it up right here or something. But yeah, I think they're a really good deal for, especially for the size, and it's a great way to store your art, especially if you don't have enough room like me for, I'd ideally love to have like, again, I'd like to have my own studio, which my husband said he would build for me if I ever managed to save $30,000. So far I haven't saved any. So far I'm just paying the bills with my YouTube revenue, which is great. I mean, I'm paying for an art haul, plus like, you know, I have like the Adobe Creative Cloud because I use that for editing, but also for like editing files for prints and stuff. And I'm learning Photoshop. And then, you know, I have a Canva subscription and a cloud storage subscription, and I don't even know. I'm paying for my website that I'm hoping to get up soon, so that's like 30 bucks a month. Anyway, so yeah, so I paid, May was the first month where I was able to pay for the haul and then also pay most of those bills. So I'm hoping this month, June, I might be able to pay all of them. We'll see. So that's great. I'm breaking even, which is good because before that I was in the hole. So, but yeah, if you'd ever like to see me get my art studio built, I'd love it if you could hit subscribe and, you know, leave a comment, hit like. All of that helps support my channel and helps with the ad revenue. Yeah, and if I ever got to $30,000, my husband would build the studio. And I forgot what I was talking about and how I started talking about this. Oh yeah, so if I had my own studio, I'd ultimately like some nice flat drawers that slide in and out where I could store my art and put like some moisture absorbing things because our house is kind of damp. But yeah, that's a future dream. So let's see what else is in here. Let's see, what should we start with next? Can we divide these up? Okay. All right. I'm kind of excited about these. What's in here? I don't even know what's in some of these. I'll have to look. Okay, so these are some more, well here, I'll take them out of the bag so you can see them better. I mentioned in a couple of my videos last month that I've been really on a watercolor and colored pencil kick. And I only owned a handful of luminance. I think by now probably my orchid video is up. I'm waiting for some approval on that right now. But when I was doing that one, I realized a lot of the colors like this that I had were like in the 25 to 50 year range, or even less than the 25 range. So I wanted to supplement my collection with some more colors that are in the pinky purpley that will actually last. So I got these, and let's see if I can move things around. I can put them right in my drawer. I don't know if you can see that back there. Yeah, you can. I guess for now, I might have to move the greens around, but for now I'll put them in there. I have to write the colors of these down below, so I'm not going to put these away yet, actually. But I'll put the colors that I actually got down below. And then, I'm ridiculously excited about these. These are the Derwent Light Fast pencils, and I have never tried anything from the Derwent brand except I have some of the Inktense. I have like 3, I think, Inktense blocks that I use for underpainting for soft pastels. But I wanted to try them. So I only got 6. Not a lot. Those are the colors I got. And I'm going to see if I like them. I'm looking to expand my Light Fast selection of colored pencils. I'm not sure if I'm going to get more of the Derwent or more of the Caran d'Ache, so that is why I got these to test and see, and I will be sure to let you know what I think of those. So let's see, I've got Derwent, Light Fast, I've got Miss Frita. Every video I do, I think it's because she hears my voice and she just wants to be out. But she's gonna have to just wait because I just had her out for like 3 hours, so she can wait a little bit. Yeah, so I have the Derwent Light Fast. I have well, I have, you know, 6 of the Derwent Light Fast. I have some of the Caran d'Ache Luminance. I have all of the polychromos. And then, like I did in that one video, I sorted them all out for the ones that are Light Fast. And then I do have, I'm still working on doing my Prismacolors. You can see there's not a whole lot of colors in the Prismacolor that are Light Fast. So yeah, I need to expand some more of the brighter colors, the pinks and the reds and the greens and the blues. So I'm going to be testing those, and if you if I missed a pencil, like if there's a light fast pencil I don't know about out there that I missed, let me know, drop that in the comments, because I'll check those out as well before I invest in more. Okay, so then, let's see, let's do this. This is the Gamblin Solvent-Free Fluid. So this is a safflower alkyd painting medium. And for some of you who watch the channel, you know I'm trying to find a way to oil paint that's safer, because I don't paint at all when it's too cold to open the windows in my house, which is, like, you know, October all the way until May where I live. So I really missed it this winter. So I'm trying to find ways to make oil painting safer. So there's some more stuff relating to this in here. So that is that, and I think this might be the other thing I wanted to try. Yes, it is. So this is the Gamblin Solvent-Free Gel oil painting medium, and this is the small size because, again, I'm just trying it. I'm not sure if I'll like it. I could turn the light off for a second and show you these. So there's the Gamblin Solvent-Free Gel and the Gamblin Solvent-Free Fluid. So I'm going to try those with my regular oil paints, which I could just grab to show you guys for a minute. So as long as we're talking about oil painting, I wanted to mention this. This is the Invisible Glove. I use this every time I paint. I really like it. It forms a barrier between your hands and whatever you're using, so it doesn't absorb the yucky, you know, toxic stuff if you use some of the toxic paints, and I do, which I'm thinking about trying to make a palette that's all non-toxic, but I haven't done it yet because I'm not sure what I'm doing yet as far as what I'm doing. So the mediums that I used with my paints before, that's the new one, I don't want to get them mixed up, were the Daniel Smith Refined Linseed Oil, and the Gamblin Safflower Oil, and the Liquid Original, which is what I was finding I was using the most, but I'm almost positive that this has thinner in it. So I like it because it speeds up drying time, which if you work in oils you know is a problem. I tried this from M. Graham, the Walnut Alkyd Medium, because I heard it would help speed up drying time, but actually I felt like it made my painting stay sticky for a really long time, and I don't know if that's just because I live somewhere where it's really humid or what, but yeah, that didn't work for me. So the brands of paint, this is my big bag of oil paints. I have big tubes of some of the colors that I use a lot, but my three, well, really two. The two brands that I like the most are the Michael Harding and the Gamblin. I do have a few, like here, the Winton Artist Oil, not Winton, Winsor Newton Artist Oil Color. I learned with the Winton, and I think that's a good brand for learning with, but I noticed that it's much more enjoyable working with these higher quality paints, and also less paint goes farther because there's more pigment in it, so it's actually not as expensive as you think. So those are my oil paints. We talked about the mediums that I already use. All right, so now this is the Cobra Water Mixable Oil Color, and it's in their Color Theory mixing set, which, by the way, is a magenta, a cyan, and a yellow. Going back to my Color Theory video. I've never tried water mixable oils, so I'm going to try them and see what I think. I think if I could find a way to paint with my regular oils safely, meaning no thinner, I'd still prefer to stay with those, but I don't know. I'm going to try these. We'll see what I think. Maybe I'll love them. And then to go with that, this is all bubble wrapped. Let's see if we can get this open. Ow. To go with that, we got the Cobra Water Mixable Oil Color Quick Drying Medium in the small size, because again, I'm not sure if I'm going to like it or not. So, we'll try these and see. I did a poll on my community tab about water mixables, and it seemed like overwhelmingly the people who had tried them actually did like them. So I think it was like 65% of you said that you really liked them, and then maybe like another 20% said they were all right, and then the rest of you said you didn't like them. So I'm going to try these. If there's a different brand you think I might like better than these, drop that down below. Although I'm not sure if I'm going to get more oils anytime soon. We'll see. I think I have a lot here to keep me busy for the summer, and like I said, unless I have like a studio where I'm not in with my pets and my kids, and I worry about doing it in the house. So this is probably more than enough to keep me busy for oils for the summer. And then one last thing in here, I think. Yep, one thing. I got the Utrecht Artist Acrylic Color Theory set, which also is a yellow, a magenta, and a blue. Again, referring back to my color theory video. I'll drop the link for that down below. So when, if you follow me on Instagram or on here, I've talked about it a little bit, I have a constant battle with acrylics. I really want to paint with them because I like how quick they dry, but man, I don't know. So I started with the Winsor Newton Galleria, and those were not good. I did not enjoy painting with those at all. And then I got little trial sets of both the Golden Fluid Acrylic and the Liquitex Soft Body, and the Liquitex Soft Body was okay. The Golden Fluid Acrylics were the ones that I've had the most success with, and I was working on, maybe I can rotate it. I could not rotate the camera enough to show you, but that wolf painting that I had in one of my polls was Golden Fluid Acrylics. And I'm really fighting with them with the fast drying time, and like I'm used to having oils and being able to do blending, like lots of blending, which for me, I work in a realistic style. I really like to do blending, soft gradients. I got some of the golden satin, here, I'll show you that too. Yeah, so I got this golden satin glazing liquid slow drying extender for acrylic colors, and this has made a world of difference, but it still dries a little bit too fast, a little faster than I would like. So, and I got this in my last, I didn't show it, but this is the Winsor Newton Artist Acrylic Glazing Medium, because somebody told me they thought this worked better than the golden satin for slowing down drying time. So I still have to try that one. But yeah, so I don't know. I thought maybe I might want to try like a heavier body, more professional acrylic set. I don't know. I don't know a lot about acrylics. I guess in my brain I thought thin layers of the fluid acrylics might dry faster than like this heavier body stuff. I don't know. If you've got any tips for working with acrylic, drop that down below as well, because I sure could use them. But I'm going to try these and we will see what I think. Yeah, so that was my whole art haul for today. I think I'm going to go make some lemonade and go read this in the sun and watch my kids play. And if you'd like to join us over on my Patreon, we have our sketchbook club, and I'm also doing free reference photos for you guys to use and tutorials as well in a variety of mediums. So if you'd like to come on over and join us over there, everything is $4. It's one tier. And if you could, hit the like and subscribe on here so I can work towards earning that art studio maybe someday. And until next time, happy creating!